Hey there, real quick before we begin, you're about to watch a live stream, which means you're really kind of behind the scenes here because these lessons are usually watched in the archives, but you're here for the live taping of them. So if we mess up really bad, we're probably going to chop that out, but you're going to get to see all of our bloopers and mistakes. We'll also chop this off, so no one is going to see this part of the lesson but you. And because you're behind the scenes, you're probably going to ignore my instructions when I say, like, pause the video and go practice or whatever. You can if you want. It's just that everyone in the chat room then will be in different places in the video. That's fine. When you want to join us live again, go down to the bottom of the video, click on the live button, and that should take you straight to where we actually are now. So now here comes the part for everybody else. I'm really glad you're with us. The archives are fine, but my favorite is talking to you live. So see you in the chat room. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Clopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a Question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin. This is Jazzy James. He's going to be learning the song for the first time right along with you. And this is the incomparable Kendra moderating the chat room.
Guess what? So I got to do my first ever photo shoot like 2 days ago, and it was so cool.
What, like that, like, well, I don't know what that means. You've taken pictures before.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like
You've
I
done
got to
videos.
have like a professional photographer take pictures of me. It was so cool. I'm really excited. Like I spent an hour just putting my makeup on. It
Wow.
was great.
Okay. That yeah. Sure. If that's great, then great. That sounds
Then
terrible to me.
great.
Okay.
It was so fun. And I get to
Wonderful.
do a little bit more of it in a week from now. So,
Wow. Okay. Are you taking pictures for something in particular, or just because you want to have pictures?
Both.
Oh,
I guess.
okay.
I don't really know, but
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
It was really cool.
All right. Well, let's get to this song, and we should. It looks like we don't have any of that stuff there. I don't know why those ones wouldn't be there. Yeah. You want to send us to the thing, and we'll fix that. Thanks. We'll be right back. There we go. Now you can see what we're doing. Cool. So then I'm just going to play through this once at full speed. You can watch at home. This is what we're going to be going for eventually. I'm just going to say the words as I go so you can kind of follow along, and then I'll show you all the notes. It's really super long, but don't worry, it's got a lot of repetition. Here we go. Along with the track at full speed, something like this. And a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Summer is my favorite time. Favorite time. Yikes. Slide a slide, take right, play outside. Then seasons come and seasons. And then the next line is seasons and seasons will go. Last two lines. Summer is my then school's out. Time to party again. Okay, cool. So like I said, there's a lot of repetition in here. Let me just show you this. You don't have to know what these notes are yet, but do notice that this entire line right here up at the top is the exact same as the entire bottom line down here. So this one right here, summer is my favorite time, is the same exact thing as summer is my favorite time, down here. So almost every time you're saying summer, you're playing the same note. So it's like the same thing 4 times in a row. And my pen, of course. No, really? So we've got the same thing 2 times in a row up here, and then we've got that 2 times in a row down here. So once you learn that first line, what I'm saying is you pretty much know all of it except for this middle part. And good news, this middle part are pretty much repeating themselves too. So seasons come and seasons will go is the same thing as seasons will come and seasons will go. And then all we have is the very last note on those are different. The first one ends with an A and the second one ends with a C. So you don't have to know how to play any of those. Just notice that the pattern repeats a whole lot. So we've got the A ending with an A there and ending with a C there. Let's talk about how to play these notes, though, because there are a lot of notes, and then I'll show you where all the repeats are. So, James, here we go. We're going to find an F. In order to find an F, all you got to do is find any group of 3 black notes. Yes. And then you're going to take the lowest one, the one to the left, and you're going to drag it down, and you'll land on an F every single time. And, Kendra, if we could throw in the letters on top of that, that'd be great. So that's the F, and you need that twice in a row. By the way, this is the song from Clopple Academy Level 2. So if you're in Clopple Academy Level 2 and you haven't yet gotten to the songs part, if you just do this lesson, you'll know the song that you need to know for it, and you'll be able to pass Level 2. And if you haven't gotten into Clopple Academy at all and you learn how to play the song, you're way ahead and you'll be ready for Level 2 when it comes. So that's the first one. We're going to play that twice. Yeah, 2 of those, and then we play 2 C's. So in order to get to a C, and Kendra, I think that's the wrong set of letters. It looks like that's the one for the other shot. Thanks. So then we've got 2 F's, and then we're going to go up to a C, which means pretty much if you put your thumb here and then just put 1 finger per note,
like that. Yeah, then you would land on a C up here. Yeah, cool. So we're going to play 2 of these, and then 2 of the pinky notes. Yeah, so it's an F, F, C, C. Nice. Now, the next one that we're going to need, this is kind of weird. We usually don't do this in level 1, but the next one that we're going to need is a B flat. So normally this would be a B right here, the one right next to the C that we're playing. So we play that one, but this one has this little like half a heart on a string, this little weird symbol next to it, and that means flat, which means slightly lower. So instead of playing this one, we're going to play the note slightly lower, the B flat. So maybe just start out by practicing that much, those 5 notes. Maybe pause and practice the F, F, C, C, B flat. Just that much. And then once you have that down, actually the next part will be pretty easy because we just go down a whole bunch. So we're going to play that one, B flat, and then down one, down one, down one. What? No way. We haven't even done the first line. We got 6 lines on this thing. Actually, we have done a lot of the song already. But that much, maybe just practice, pause and practice that much of it. Summer is my favorite time. That much. And then we'll try that with the track. Here we go. Everyone play your version along with us, even if it's just the first note or 2. Here we go. Ready? 2, ready, go. Summer is my favorite time. Cool, nice. So now we're going to do the exact same thing, but at the end of it, instead of going favorite time, we're going to go and repeat that note again because we have 2 G's here at the end instead of B flat, A, G, F. So just the last note is different. Here we ended with an F, and here we're ending with a G. So let's try that much. Pause and practice before you join us, and make sure you can do that entire first line, but then we'll play it all together. Everyone play in your own version, even if it's just the first couple notes. Here we go. And a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. Summer is my favorite time. The exact same thing, but this time we're gonna end on a G. Do the exact same thing again. Is my favorite. Time out. Good job. Way to go. You're doing great, man. So then after that, we're on a slide, take a ride, play outside. So this might be a tricky part. You just got to practice them in sets of 3. So probably you want to pause and practice just those sets of 3. It's a B flat, A, G, just like you did before, and then take a ride is those 3 notes, and then the last 3, play outside. Now, the good news, like I said, is if you know that, you already know this ending part here because it's the exact same. I could almost even just cross this all out. The words are different, but those notes are the exact same thing. So all we need now is, and I know Clapple's really impatient, he's really wanting to move on to the video of the day, but let me show you this first. We've played a lot of B flats. We have a lot more coming. Here's B flat. That's seasons come. And then we've got this part right here. You'll want to practice just that chunk by itself. Seasons come, down to G, and then A, B flat, C, F. Yep, and most people are going to have a hard time getting down to that F, probably in Clapple Academy Level 2, when people send in their submissions of this song. That's the toughest part, is getting from that C down to that F. So probably actually practice that whole thing right there. Maybe that whole line. You'll just want to pause and practice that. Let's try it together, you and me, and you at home after you've practiced this. Let's try that. Seasons come. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, without the track. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seasons come and seasons will go. Yes. Nice. Then this one right here. And if this is the end. And if this is the end. First one ends on an A. The second one is going to be the exact same thing, but end on a C. Seasons come. We're just going to start right here on this line down here. Ready, go. Seasons come and seasons will go. Now I'll hang with my... End it on a C. There you go. And then we're going to play the beginning part all over again. Make sure you're pausing and practicing wherever you need to. We're going to try it all together. Even if you're working on just the first couple notes, let's all try this together. All right. And a 2. It's a lot of notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Summer is my favorite time. School's out, the world is mine. Summer is my favorite time. Here's the tricky part, sets of 3, and then the next one, and then the next set of 3, out. Now here's the middle part with the B flats. Come and seasons will go. There you go. And if this is the end. Exact same thing, but ending on a C. Seasons come and seasons will go. Now go. Okay, then the exact same thing we had before. Yep. Christmas gifts and family to find a way. That's it. James, you've done a magnificent job. And actually, Kloppel, you've done a magnificent job too, being really patient. Because it's a really long song. It's finally time for our video of the week. All right. Kendra, tell us about our weekly activity.
This week is the treble clef spelling, and if you write the names of the notes, they all spell words. Find the words and tag Learn Piano Live when you post a picture on Facebook or Instagram for an extra 150 bonus points from our mascot penguin Kloppel.
And even if you don't get all of the words on the page, just trying 1 or 2 of them will still help you out. Now it's time for mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
This week is from Abby T, who says, Dear Jamin, how do I find out how many points I have and what prizes I can get? So next to this video should be a button that says rankings. And if you click on that, then you have to search it alphabetical, not by the number of points. Alphabetical, so by username, but not by your name. So whatever your name is, people don't know that. People are only going to be able to see your username. So search by your username and not your actual name, and it'll tell you how many points you have. If your name is not on there, that means you have 0 points, which means probably that you recently won the raffle. So if you had a ton of points and then you go check the points and you don't have any points, that means you probably won in one of the lessons that you didn't attend. So you want to go find out what lesson that was, go to the raffles in those lessons and see if your name is on there, and the prizes will be in the raffle. And speaking of that, let's find out who won today's raffle. Way to go, Nicole. Everybody else, let's level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version or visit learnpianolive.com/level 2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out. And if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.